was supposed to be doing this an hour ago. Like an actual hour ago. What happened was, well, I can explain it best like this. What happened was, I was supposed to be doing this an hour ago. In fact, I was trying to do this an hour ago. But I wasn't going to play Kingdom Hearts 2. What I was going to do was I was going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Slight issue with that is, to put it nicely, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing when it comes to something like Kingdom Hearts 3, so I'm fucking with my audio right now. Yeah. So I was supposed to be doing this decent time ago. Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't working on my computer. Surprise, surprise. Nothing works on my fucking computer half the time. It's a flaw of hating Windows. If you hate Windows enough, it doesn't matter what pain you'll go through trying to not use Windows, if it means you're not going to use Windows, which is one of my many issues. Because of that, you know how it is. I'm stuck. Maybe not. Maybe stuck isn't the right way to put it. But sometimes I have issues with certain things. One of those things being, well, certain games. Video games are great. Don't always work the way you want to, and you don't play them the way that they're meant to be played. It's the same deal with emulation, which I should have set up on my computer, and I've yet to go through the effort of setting it up. I have the RCM switch for my Switch, so whenever I get around to it, getting to see Breath of the Wild, other games, and beautiful, not 4K, but 1440p running on a solid 60 FPS, that'll be cool. That's when I get around to it. So, with that being said, I've rambled on long enough bitching about how things don't work out the way I want them to. I think it's time to get familiar with something I'm very much used to, that being the Kingdom Hearts series. I don't know if I finished the game the first time I played it, but I know for a fact I played it on beginner mode when I was a kid, but no reason for that. By the way, some cutscenes aren't gonna work. It's just a fact. You're just gonna have to skip through them, like this first one. It doesn't work, but it doesn't matter because I was gonna skip everything anyway, except for the first cutscene. I love the first cutscene. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Everything else is just explanatory. A bunch of lore, something that I care not about. Shit, motherfucker. Okay, so I was running into this issue because I haven't played this game in decent amount of time. Besides the save file you're gonna see once I got this up and running on my computer. I completely forgot how to switch targets. Like, completely forgot how to switch targets when you're locked on. Also, this is the first time I have picked the wand. Like, ever. So, I don't know how much of a difference it actually makes, unless it's just that first stat. because I usually... Oh! What I usually do is I pick the strength stat here at the beginning. And then after that, I do defender. I'm probably still going to do the shield because that's just what's best. Cypher, no swiping. Because getting once more and second chance of once more is very important because I am not... I am a schlub. I get hit a lot. It really doesn't matter that I'm playing on the hardest difficulty because arguably I would say I am dog shit at this game. But, you know, it's got a great opening section if you ask me. A lot of people would disagree with that. A lot of people hate this opening with Roxas, but as a first introduction to the series, it's sort of nutty, especially considering I had no idea what the hell was going on, so after that, it was, after the whole character switch after Roxas, I must say, I was disappointed. I wanted my, I wanted to see the, I don't even know what to call him. I liked his necklace, okay? I was shallow. I liked his necklace more than Sora's. I thought it was cool. In fact, I thought it was so cool that years later, I found a glass breaker that's close enough to it, and I still wear it like a necklace. That's how much I liked it. Probably a bot, but I will still say no thank you. I just do this for fun, man. No reason to pay for stuff like that. Forgot about the cutscene thing. Alright, let's get started with this. Why the hell did I do that? I don't know. We'll use the top save slot though. Yep. Music in this game, fantastic. Wait, am I supposed to be... I don't remember where the hell I'm supposed to go right now. It's like I have short-term memory loss whenever I play this game. Like, I know enough about it that I can pretty much play the game on autopilot, but at the same time I just get lost because my brain isn't functioning at all when I'm playing the game. Also, I don't know if you guys were around or care, I still remember I said that thing about that chair that I gotta fix up. Still gonna do that. When? I genuinely do not know. It seems like I'm gonna have a busy schedule, at least this week. So, trying to get around to setting up for that is going to be a little difficult. Because in the very least, I'm gonna have to make sure that the wood that's gonna be coming off from the sanding doesn't become an inconvenience. Very best, I don't get stain all over myself. Also, at the very best, I don't fuck up any of the... I don't fuck up the gluing, because the glue came undone. So, because of that, it's just, you know... getting stain all over yourself is worse than paint, if you ask me, because, you know, it's called stain. It's gonna be like having a temporary tattoo. It's gonna be sick. Gonna look like I have vitiligo or some shit. You know, you don't really know until you do it, but at the same time, I don't have gloves or anything, nor do I care to. I just want to get it done. That also means I sort of have to find clothes that I'm cool with ruining, which is difficult for someone that has like maybe 8 outfits max. Like, in the very least, I'm gonna have to find pants that I don't care about, and that alone's gonna be difficult. Maybe some, like, real black sleep pants that I might have. I don't even know if I do have them. I'll just have to look around. Because, like I said, it's a little difficult. Yeah, just a little. So that's a thing. What else is a thing? I've been meandering on my ass for a little bit. Holy shit, that's the first time I've seen that screen not be black. Went to San Francisco. That was pretty fun. What else, man? What else can we talk about besides these beautiful, beautiful polygons that were made in 2004? 2005. This game released in 2005 in Japan, 2006 in the US. Kingdom Hearts 1 was 2002. Or was it 2004, 2005? Because Kingdom Hearts 1 was 2001, 2002. Considering this is Final Mix, I think it was 2006? No, Final Mix was 7 or 8. I think. I'm so bad with dates. It doesn't matter. I'll just shut the hell up. If I don't know for sure, I'm just not gonna talk about it. That would be for the best. Speaking of KH1, I'm pretty sure I played it one time, once or twice, and then stopped, which is not surprising because it pisses me off to an ungodly capacity. Like, I just have no skill. That's the easiest way to put it. I have absolutely no skill, so it upsets me to an ungodly degree. Plus my personal opinion, just doesn't look as pretty. The Final Mix did fix things that the original had in it that I didn't even remember the original had in it until I started playing it on the PS2 a while back. Like the fact that you couldn't open a chest with a quick action, that being triangle. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. What you had to do then was use that little menu bar and scroll down to get chests. Still annoying that you couldn't do it in technical combat, if my memory serves me correct, but, you know, things change. And they learn, and then they also forget. I was going to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because I didn't play it since the launch of Remind. When my smartass, who finished the game on Proud Mode, went, okay, let's do New Game Plus, which was a good decision. New Game Plus was a good decision for Critical Mode. And then after that, went straight into those amazing boss fights that I had no idea any of any of their moves. So I would just get my ass handed to me over and over and over and over again, and I pretty much quit. I shortly after tried to do like start fresh sort of shit with Critical Mode, which I learned in and of itself. That was with the pro codes. Was a clusterfuck. It was awful. Like, I mean, I swear to God, man, those. I argue that that game has issues where it's like, unless it's one enemy, it's not a matter of skill. It's a matter of, can you do crowd control well enough? And when they're throwing, when it's 1 against 30, I'd argue I could never do crowd control well enough. Maybe one day, when I'm facing off against the US government, I could do 1 against 30, but In a video game? I don't think so. I got that defense boost. I think it was a defense boost. I personally believe that here it's a good idea to get to level 5, but considering the time it takes to do that, because it's like really your only time to level up a relatively decent amount for a little bit, but probably level 3 or 4, you get 40 experience points. No, yeah, 40 experience points every time. Because there are 10 enemies total and they drop 4. Holy shit, just stop it. And because of that, it usually takes, I want to say six Baxies? Maybe less. Of course, the time would have been reduced if I went for strength instead of magic, but this time I wasn't thinking for Godforsaken. This time I wasn't thinking short term, I was thinking a +1 for magic would be positive for later in the game. I don't really remember the specifics of anything, but I think, it's better for later in the game because of Reflect and Thunder. So those two spells able to wipe out a room, even having just +1 more magic is positive. I don't know if they affect this early game stuff. I don't know if it affects when you're in a drive form, per se. Also, I don't know if in this game, the whole shield and all of that, if it like completely determines progression as in like getting the abilities, or if it's just what level. I'm unsure on that. I haven't read into much because I usually just do the same thing over and over and over and over again because it's what I'm comfortable with and what I know I can finish the game with. That being said, this will be a slightly new experience. Not an amazing one, but a slightly new experience. I mean, not an amazing one. Not a very different experience, but a slightly different one, at least. 63, so that'll be 50... No, not 54. What the fuck am I saying? 48, I think. If I'm doing my math right, which means... No, it is... Yeah, 48. And then that means 1 full clear plus 2 enemies. And then I can run through the entire thing, and be at level 4. Should be perfect. Also, I have no clue if the game's loud enough, or if it needs to be dropped. That is something I'm not aware of because I can't really hear what the stream sounds like right now, so if there is anyone there or wants to tell me, that would be sick. So, I've been thinking, I got this couch, right? Big couch. Can't get it out of my fucking apartment. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say big couch. Really isn't that big, but it's big enough where I can't get it out of my apartment. And I think Casey Neistat's videos are sick. The editing, the forethought, and the end product, great. Especially when he's doing like something similar to construction, because he has a few videos where he talks on a topic while doing something like that. I was thinking, when it comes time for me to destroy that couch so that I can get it out of my apartment bit by bit by bit, maybe. Well, also, someone else also assisted me with the thinking of this, as in, like, brought it up, and then I thought more about it. I think it would be cool because it was sort of within my vision. Anyway, but to do it within that style of things, where it's just highly edited, put together, and relatively short and sweet. Probably be sick. Maybe not, but I like the idea. Definitely a good idea. Also, the longer I like watch anime, the more I can only think about is, I wish I was good enough at drawing and consistent enough where I could animate something. That's sick. It's just sick. That's the only way to explain it. Or even just this art on the ground right here. It's amazing. It's great. I don't know. Character design is sick. I love character design. Like, I love... another thing I love about the Kingdom Hearts series. Their character design. It's fantastic. I think it was a... Maybe it wasn't. It was probably a video. Talking about Sora's character design and its evolution throughout... Oh shit, this is different. But talking about Sora's character design and how it's practically like he's a stand-in for Mickey, and that's where the blue and the red comes in. It's just a cool thing. Just a cool thing to think about. The crown too. Well, probably originally because it's King Mickey, you know. Well, at least within this game. I highly doubt Mickey Mouse is a king. Well, depending on who you're asking. If you're talking about the Walt Disney moneymakers, then 100% he's a king. Terrifyingly so. The king of Disney, who is not Walt. Anyone that says it is Walt is a liar. Very big one. I always forget about that. Well, I don't forget about it. I forget to do it before I save, and then I remember about it, and then... Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Mr. Polygon Man. I also never noticed that the struggle bat isn't the one that you chose at the beginning, but just... Is it the attack one? Probably the attack one. Also, comparatively, Hayner has some sick moves compared to Roxas. Hey, get back here. Has some sick moves compared to Roxas, and if you can slide like that on the ground, how in the world are you getting hit by like these projected attacks? It's ridiculous. Also, if I saw something like Vivi, pretty sure Vivi gave me nightmares as a kid. Like, genuinely? Genuinely. How could he not? Especially with the nobodies coming out of him afterwards. Oh my lord. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm about to start playing Keep Away. On my life, I'm about to start playing Keep Away. So maybe it wasn't Vivi himself, but it was this cutscene that would give me nightmares. I think this is what half of the population is expecting to happen to them sometime soon. Like, they're gonna start turning off the servers and we're all gonna be screwed. Turns out we were in the simulation. Like, how were we supposed to know? Yes, again. It's fine, Roxas. We'll be fine. It's gonna be fun. The white suits cannot help you. Hello, my friend. You're the last one. I also realized that I have played this game from the start on stream multiple times. I'm just really bad at remembering where I'm at or how I've done. You know what? That's rude, Axel. Ha ha ha! Bad.
Hey, do I ring any bells yet?
Well, you ring bells to me. Anyway, I've played this game from the start quite a few times on stream, probably on everywhere. It's just I'm really bad at like keeping up with where I was at any specific point in time. Because of that, I sort of just have to blitz through everything as fast as possible. Just because I am not great at keeping up with things. It's one of the same reasons why I stopped Persona 5. Well, that, and I started talking to a few friends that have played Persona 5, and I was informed that it was a lot longer than I thought. Like, you know, I'm used to a 60, maybe like 80-hour game. And apparently Persona 5 is double that, maybe even more, which would explain why I was like 10, 12 hours in. And at the first castle, like, I'm pretty sure I'm almost certain there is more than almost certain there's like at least 5 castles, if whatever they're called, like 5 of them. Pretty sure. And I was at the first one. Because of that, I pretty much went, okay, I'm just gonna play this on my own time, because, oh man, or like I'm not going to dedicate the entire thing to stream, because if I do, I'm gonna be sitting there forever. And when I say forever, like, I mean forever. At least a week, like, at least. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I want to do more things. That's another reason why I'm doing this tonight. Like, this can be the stream save file for when I feel as though there isn't that much to do in the day. Or I just would rather talk, but not completely talk. Where it'd just be best for me to play this. Like, truly, this could be considered close to just chatting. But, you know, it's hard to focus on one thing at once If you ever see me glancing up, it's to get my brain off of the game, or speaking to get a little bit of bleach in. As ridiculous as that sounds. Ah, shit. I always forget. Here just spawned in. NPC came about. There are a few games I'd like to just play, do a few things I want to do. I want to do another drawing stream, but I personally want to get better at it before I do that. I've been working on it a little bit, but the issue comes down with I know that I should, but I haven't been working on anatomy. Which makes my hip bodies wonky. Also, I need to, like, go back to still lifes because it's been a long time since I've done that. Like, a long time since I've done a still life. It wasn't, mind you, my still lifes weren't fantastic, but they help. And, I've noticed that my perspective can be a little bit off when I try and draw certain things, so like that alone tells me that there is stuff to work on. But you know, once I get a little better, at least a little, because like right now everything's hit and miss. Last time I drew on stream, I don't really remember what I was specifically drawing. Might have been when I did the whole art book thing. And if it was the art book thing, I have gotten better, but it's besides the point. Yeah, I just have to keep going. I'd love to, but I hate my line art. I hate my line art with a passion. Until I fix that, I probably won't. I'm also not ignorant enough to go, oh, it's just the brushes I'm using. No. Like, it could be. Like, don't get me wrong. It could be the brushes. It could be stuff like that. I don't think it is. Pretty sure my major issue comes with consistency. Also, anatomy, as already stated. There are specific things with anatomy that I screw up real bad. Like, real bad, mostly within the face. A little not great would be things like arm and leg length. Like, I tend to make the thighs and biceps longer than they should be, while the forearm and the calf, I don't know, lower leg, technically calf, but not the entire thing is calf because the calf's a muscle. Besides the point, I tend to make those shorter than they should be, while making the other parts longer than they should be, as already said. I think working on the skeletons would be good. Foreshortening, I'm not great at. Like I said, my perspective tends to be a little off. You know, like off enough where you can tell, which isn't great. I just got things to work on, you know? Just got things to work on. The last day. The music disappears. You know it's going down. So, one of the... Oh, you son of a bitch. One of the annoying things about when those nobodies are... Fuck When those nobodies are on a slanted surface, because you can't knock them. Yeah, when they're sliding around, you can't knock them up. But, and then the flail safes are annoying, like real fucking annoying. For different reasons. As you saw, it exploded. The fight ended, but I'm pretty sure that could have gotten me in a sticky situation if it wasn't that specific fight. I forget, what are those nobody's called? Those ones. Husks, maybe? Bad with names. We all bad with names. Not great. Forgot that I could have played Birth by Sleep and pretty much upgraded everything until I had EXP Walker, and then just ran around time and time and time again, just in circles. Leveled up that way, and then played the game at level 99. I forgot that that is a feature, not an exploit. That is a feature within Birth by Sleep. In fairness, it's likely faster to have EXP Walker and also grind the right way, but at the same time, isn't it fun to walk around as a god within the video game? Or do you actually like the challenge? Two very different things. Two very different things. Forgot how unnerving it is for the game to have no music when you're not rushing through everything because you know where everything is, and you know, like, the general fact that you should not open chests in your visit to Twilight Town as Roxas because of the fact that better items will eventually spawn, number one, in the chests in your later visits, and number two, the fact that at least the chest that we're about to see after this fight and the next one contains a Orichalcum Plus for the Ultima weapon, because the devs really hate you. So if you want the best weapon in the game, you just have to know that it's there.
Here, I'll make it all stop.
Another reason why Roxas is a sick bastard. Because, holy shit, I haven't had issues like that in a while. Is because, you know, he has Sora's heart, and he has his own heart that he eventually grew, which you can see within 358. And because of those things, he's able to wield both two Keyblades, which turn out to be Oathkeeper and Oblivion. It's just sick. It's just sick. I don't know what else to say besides it's sick. It's a cool concept that Oathkeeper and Oblivion, these two Keyblades that were just not actual Keyblades, but keychains that sort of attached to his Keyblade and yada yada yada. But two of those guys became Roxas's signature and canonical Keyblades. Plural. Now, don't ask me how in Kingdom Hearts 3 he can still wield two. I don't understand that, because not even Sora can at that point, because he no longer has other people's hearts within his heart, to our knowledge. But it's still sick. And then, you know, and then there's Riku, who breaks his Keyblade like an idiot, and then gets the car key. The coolest Keyblade known to man. It's not actually a car key. It's more akin to a like a safe key, or an apartment key, there are certain locks that do have divots like that and security pins, for a key like that. But that's still besides the point. It's a ridiculous looking thing that he has, and you know what? It's just straight up goofy. So many things in these games are just straight up goofy. Curious to see where the series goes. Later, but we will not know that until Kingdom Hearts 4, whenever the hell that comes out. And hopefully, in my own personal opinion, they fix the combat, because by God, I hated the combat within Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I don't want to shit talk Kingdom Hearts 3. It's not like it did everything wrong, but at the same time, I will not lie, I can adamantly say I was disappointed in that game. It's hard to not have expectations after that long of waiting and then get Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, it's just a fact. And as someone who didn't play 0.2, I didn't really, I saw it and I knew sort of what to expect from the combat, but actually playing it is a completely different thing, and I did not like it. Then there's also the fact that they got rid of the cosmetics that were within that game for Kingdom Hearts 3. I almost completely forgot about that until I was just talking about that stuff right now. That being that they had like cosmetics in 0.2 that you could attach to Aqua and it would make her look different, and that one wasn't a thing in Kingdom Hearts 3. Genuinely completely forgot about that. Useless feature, yes, don't get me wrong, especially without the Mirage Arena. That was in Birth by Sleep, where you could like change your colors. Well, the original Mirage Arena on the PSP, where you could work with other people, and that's why you were able to change your colors, this and the other. But, which would, if within Kingdom Hearts 3 and with the cosmetics, would make sense. A little bit of customization so that you knew which one was you and which one was someone else. But can't win them all. that much is the truth. Yeah, but hopefully when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4, things get better, or the new track just is more fun. No clue if that's the truth, but we'll see. I say the right track, but it's whatever track the devs want. And I know that I'm not a minority, but at the same time, there were people that absolutely loved a lot of things about Kingdom Hearts 3, so can't really talk too much and act like I'm the overarching opinion over the game. You know, like I already said, you can't win them all, no matter what I would like to think or say. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, another game that I don't know. I got a few games recently that I'm thinking about Playing tonight, I don't know, but playing, yeah. Question is when and when am I going to do that? Cool. Oh. Yeah, dude. I was trying to get 3 running, and I could not for the life of me get 3 running. 2. Probably 1. They're probably being a bot. But, yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, the game. I was trying to get 3 running. Just would not work. Like, I'm almost certain that it's possible. I just started to see how long the steps were, and I didn't want to deal with it. It's definitely possible. It's not right now thinking about it possible. Sort of thing. 100% correct. I've been talking to myself for the past 40 minutes.
Howdy, Sora. How you doing? It's your favorite gummy engineer. And happy flying!
Only one.
That's good.
Yes, Sora, only 1. Come on, come on, come on. Let me go. Come on. Let's do this. Go as fast as possible. I also don't know if any of you have ever played this game before. But, like, the question I would ask is, I can't be the only one, but, like, does anyone else, like, really actually want to level up Donald and Goofy? Truly. It honestly seems always like a waste of time to me. As a kid, I didn't understand that. So I also didn't know that you could switch out party members as a kid. So like I would level up, like I'd use the strength and magic boosts, that sort of stuff on Donald and Goofy. Along with Sora, like I'd try and spread it out evenly. You know, the whole even team thing instead of one-man army. And then half the time they wouldn't even be in my party anyway. Sort of messed up if you ask me. I also, as a kid, could have sworn, if you asked me as a kid, could Riku and Sora switch Keyblades, I would have adamantly said yes for the end of the game. Almost 100% certain that I was mistaken. I'm pretty sure I've tried it before. It just doesn't work. Oh, Dusk, not Husk. But I have no idea where that notion came from. Like, genuinely no clue where that thought even originated from. I also despise whoever made these things. I wish I could just turn off the notification, like the fact that I know that it's a thing, and just turn it off. That would be so nice. I hate that new notification, especially because it's flashing. For Solid, it would be a little better. It's not Solid, which makes it so much worse. So much worse. See, I don't always forget Sometimes I forget that this is a great time to start leveling up Valor Form. Because if the gauge goes out, it doesn't matter all that much, considering you're about to not have Donald and Goofy anyway, you know? So just those few extra hits, sort of worth it. Like I said though, that's even if it goes out. You hit a save point right there where you can exit out of the world anyway. So I also hate that it auto-populates this. Color coding is the way to go. Makes the brain happy. Forget, can I grab this? Yes, I can. I'll worry about that at the end of this world. Alright, I've decided. I'm pretty sure. After talking it out a few times, I am pretty sure. Not 100% possible, but sure.
Look at that.
I can get Kingdom Hearts 3 working. That being the case, it's a game I haven't played in a long while. So that's not on the list for today. But within the near future, I am likely, and by likely I mean pretty much confirmed, whenever I hop on within the next week, which hopefully will be sooner rather than later, I will certainly be playing that, because I hate myself. It's just a fact. I hate myself. So I'd rather play a game that causes me immense pain. Oh, oh! I'd rather be playing a game that causes me immense pain. Oh! Than something that I know very well. Get the fuck away from me. Then, yeah, something rather than something I know really well. Because what's the fun in something I know very well, where I can play even on critical mode and rat bastard still have a decent time. Where it's not overly too difficult for me. Leon, you are being an inconvenience. But, yeah.
The Keyblade.
Whether it be playing something that actually gets me upset rather than something I'm so familiar with that it is. Not even an hour in, and I'm past the prologue. At the speed I'm going right now, I can probably, like, 2 good days of playing this game, and I can usually finish it. Not 100% it, but definitely finish it pretty good. Like, we're talking finish at, like, level 40 or 50, if I'm using my brain right. Which makes getting second chance and once more an even more ridiculous prospect now that I think about it, considering the fact that I think those are abilities that you get when you're like level 53 and 60, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just completely stupid to even pick the things that I picked. Of course, I could be wrong. Do not take everything that I say to heart, but he's still like pretty sure they're relatively high level to the capacity where it doesn't really matter what I pick. Of course, if I'm trying to do everything in the game, like the absent silhouettes, and then that beautiful room that I hate so much with the data battles, along with the lingering will, of course I want to be level 99 and have those abilities, because I'm not arrogant enough to say that I don't need it. I certainly would need it very badly. I'm frankly not great at this game, but I do enjoy it, and that's what matters. The only reason most people play video games. You know what, I could be mistaken about that. Things like Jump King exist. So maybe not everyone plays video games for enjoyment, but the sheer challenge of it. I just happen to not be a skill-based gamer, so not even gonna act like I could play those games. Well, I could. Everyone can play those games, but finish them. Completely different story. Be like anyone asking me to play Valorant or League. They should just accept and expect that I'm not going to be a worthwhile teammate. In fact, I might be a pretty awful teammate in those games, I would personally argue. Like a really awful teammate in those games.
Piece of cake.
So bad, in fact, that I probably shouldn't be playing competitive in those games. But when you know enough people that only like playing competitive, what can you do? I think my talking is forcing me to spit on my monitor, which is sort of disgusting, but sort of really disgusting.
Full speed ahead!
I genuinely, actually, now that I think about it, Kingdom Hearts 1 is even worse with this. I was going to say, I genuinely don't understand why gummy ship missions exist. I think they're quite shit, frankly. But I thought about it for a second. I was going to say maybe it's just carryover from the first game, but the first games were so bad, and you, like, couldn't get out of them for the longest time, that it was genuinely infuriating. So maybe I shouldn't complain about the gummy ship missions in this game, because they are an improvement. A very big one, but I would prefer if gummy ship missions just didn't exist. Even in Kingdom Hearts 3, they're not really missions, but it's like, it did get better. They always got better. I just wish they didn't exist to begin with. That's the way to think about it. And I missed that one. Still missed the treasure. No, I did not, actually. That's pretty cool. Not having draw on these ships is also an awful time. You miss so many items. Except for like the actual important ones, but if you want to level up the ship thing, the score level faster, then it's absolutely awful. Considering when you get hit, it decreases it, which makes it even more infuriating. Especially if you're using a normal ship. Because when you hit level 30, you instantly get draw, which is sick. But guess what? Annoying sack of shit gummy ship missions. I wish they didn't exist. I so wish they didn't exist. But they do. Can't do anything about the fact that they do. Ugh. I also forgot to correct that. There we go. Looky there. Everything's going so fast. You can just run through these menus if you know what you're doing. Possibly save over a file XL. That's also possible. You're not paying enough attention. I think I've almost done it a few times. Oh, also, fun fact that I never really realized. The red suit Sora and this one are two completely different models. Like, two completely different character models. Because of that, you run into some really funny things where if you mod the game so that Sora instantly gets all of his abilities, then the character model bugs out, like, to a ridiculous degree. The character model bugs out. It starts T-posing. It's fantastic. Thinking about it now, that would also completely explain why Roxas can do skateboarding. But then Sora, there are no skateboards for Sora once he wakes up. But then when you come back, the skateboards exist again. It's because that character model is not compatible with the skateboard. Which is something that I just remembered and thought of, and is actually a cool little tidbit. Well, depending on who you are, and if you actually care. It's a cool little tidbit. I hate these things so much. And it's just gonna keep spawning them. Never actually used the explosions as anything within this, as like a combo getter or anything like that. Might be a good decision now that I think about it, but what the hell did you just heal me? I forgot to take away your potions. I am an idiot. I'm gonna do that. I forgot to take away your potions. Because you got free potions that I can add to my stockpile. How the hell did you guys get potions? They're my potions. Mine and mine alone. I don't trust any of you guys to use potions. Yeah, shit. I shouldn't have done this one. Whatever. Just like I should have added an ether to my inventory because the only thing that these guys drop right now is morale. Oh! Instead of HP and MP orbs. And my amazing teammates when they get hit drop. Oh! Morale. Oh! God for fucking sake. I would have just went into a drive, but Goofy died. It's just terribly inconvenient. Okay, cool. As long as I finish it fast enough. Because the ambush is a difficult one. Search is fun. Search, all you have to do, get rid of all of the fucking tents. Well, first, kill this Heartless. And get rid of the tents. So that they cannot hide from you. Oh my. The designers knew what they were doing. There you are. By using shadows here, that can go into the ground. There you are. At least they sort of aggro to you, which is sick. Because that means that, find them faster, usually. Come on. Come here, come here. You have big orbs. I need you to die fast. There we go. It's very important. I have no care about the damage I take. It's just a matter of not failing the mission for stupid reasons. Hey, look, an AP boost, which goes to no one except for myself. Because Donald and Goofy cannot be trusted. They get them after you max out AP, which takes a while. Usually it starts happening in the world that never was. Yeah, it happens commonly within the world that never was because of because you start getting all of the AP, like receiving all of the AP boosts that you would have received without using a Moogle. That's two completely different forms of obtaining them. That's the first high potion, right? Man, I hate that little sticker that says new. I hate it so much. I don't know why it exists. I also hate that quick reaction because these motherfuckers have Cyclone, which, depending on when you do it, could cause an issue because you might go into Rock Shatterer. Like, it looks cool. Like, do not get me wrong, I'm well aware that it looks really cool, but it's terribly inconvenient. Placement-wise, that is. If you want to see a cool party trick, right? So, like, you get rid of all of these guys. Yeah, okay. Okay, boys. I mean, technically, I didn't even have to fight them. but whatever. Okay. You come here. Okay. So you get rid of these guys, right? So up here, 2 of these guys will spawn. But if you do this and just get rid of this guy real quick, you can do that. One time I accidentally just got rid of the first one, went straight into Rock Shatterer, and got out. But either way, you can stun lock them into oblivion and make them disappear before they even cause an issue. Just sick, sweet, amazing. I love it. You kidding me? Why am I not getting on the roof right now? I know for a fact I can get on the roof. Okay. Technical issues. Okay. Well, that's fine. I know that there's another piece over here. I think those are the only ones that I can grab right now. Because that one requires high jump and aerial dodge. Yeah. Oh, that was the other way up. Forgot. I usually use the hay pile, so makes sense that I forgot. Do they not flash? Am I insane? No, they do flash, like I thought. Makes it even worse. Goodness. There we go. All of it's gone. All that matters. The amount of hours of my life that have been spent in Kingdom Hearts 2's menu, I like never want to count. It's probably awful. It's likely ridiculously bad just how much time I've spent in these menus. Likely not abnormal to like someone like a speedrunner or anything of the sort. There's just one distinct issue with that, and that's I'm not a Kingdom Hearts 2 speedrunner. I'm nowhere near good enough for that. Oh, son of a... Huh. Well, there's a first for everything. Oh, fuck. Yeah, for the night, let's finish this fight, and then call it quits. I know it was short. Yeah, I tend to do shorter streams anyway, but ease back into things. Tomorrow, maybe I can start with something else, like potentially Kingdom Hearts 3. If I do get it working to some capacity. I know that I can get it working on a VM. The question is, do I have the VM set up with it in it? I don't know. it's quite annoying that those shadows were staggering their attacks. I will be blunt. See, that's why I was waiting for Ping to do it, but no, Mulan couldn't. What the hell are you doing? Attack them! This is why your teammates are worthless. I don't even think it's their AI. Well, no, it certainly is their AI. I just question if it was a design flaw or feature. Son of a fucking piece of fucking shit. Maybe in this world specifically, it was a design feature. I just watched her fall over, meaning that was a purposeful design and it was her attack. Meaning, like, who in their right fucking mind? Sometimes I think they just want to torture you. It's the same thing where it's like, on PC specifically, usually on consoles it's fine because you're playing on a TV and it's not straight into your ears, but on a PC specifically, 100%, like, it has to be some sort of inside joke, right? Where, like, 100%, even when you're, like, when your desktop audio is set to 50%, 30%, 100% will blow your ears out with how loud it is. It's that bad. Like, it has to be. It's the same thing. I think devs just, in the oddest ways, just like messing with their consumers. But that is besides the point. I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Like I said, tomorrow I might be able to get Kingdom Hearts 3 set up. Not entirely sure. If I am, that's great. If not, I'll find something else to do. I know that at least later in the night tomorrow, I will be on a different stream talking on podcast. So that is most Wednesday nights at like, I think 8 or 9 Eastern. So if anyone ever wants to tune into that, you very much can. Just look at the My Channels thing and on my YouTube channel. You should be able to find the channel it's on. Anyway, that said, hope you all have a good night. I'm gonna finish this, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after.